Hello, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's not only a piece of American history, but also one that could be worth millions of dollars in today's market. Yes, you read that right. $5.1 million. We're talking about the 1984 D Washington quarter, a coin that may look ordinary to most, but holds a fascinating story and incredible value for those who know what to look for. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore the 1984 D Washington quarter in detail. History of the Washington quarter ***. Before we jump into the specifics of the 1984 D coin, let's take a quick look at the history of the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It replaced the standing Liberty quarter and has since become one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in American numismatic history. Featuring a portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, the design was meant to honor Washington's legacy as the first president of the United States. Over the decades, the Washington quarter has gone through various design changes, but the essential elements, George Washington and the eagle, have remained a staple of the coin. Now, let's fast forward to 1984, the year that will forever be linked with one of the most valuable Washington quarters ever discovered. The 1984 D Washington quarter. What makes it special? The 1984 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. Generally, the coin doesn't stand out as anything special in terms of design or rarity. It features the same design elements as every other Washington quarter produced since 1932. So why is this particular coin worth millions? The answer lies in a rare and valuable error that occurred during its production in 1984. The Denver Mint accidentally produced a small number of Washington quarters with a major minting flaw, a double die obverse. This means that the coin was struck twice by the dies, causing the features, especially the date, to appear doubled. This minting error is a key factor that contributes to the coin's extraordinary value. What makes this error so valuable? So, why does this error make the 1984 D Washington quarter worth a whopping $5.1 million? Well, when this coin was discovered, it sparked a frenzy among collectors and numismatists. The rarity of this particular error, combined with the high demand for coins with historical significance and flaws, created the perfect storm for skyrocketing prices. Coins with double die errors are highly sought after because they're unique and represent a mistake made during the minting process. For collectors, these kinds of errors are a way to own a piece of history that is unlike anything else. When it comes to the 1984 D Washington quarter, the rarity of the double die obverse is what drives the market value into the millions. Coins like these are incredibly difficult to find, making them a hot commodity at auctions. Market value, $5.1 million. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the market value of the 1984 D Washington quarter. If you were lucky enough to find one of these double die error coins, you could be looking at a potential value of $5.1 million. That's right. A single 1984 D Washington quarter with this specific error has been known to fetch millions at auction, depending on its condition and demand. In fact, one of these coins was sold at a record price of $5.1 million in a private sale, cementing its place as one of the most expensive quarters in U.S. history. Now, if you're hoping to find one of these rare and valuable 1984 D Washington quarters, you'll need to know how to identify them. Here are a few key things to look out for. 1. Double die obverse. The most obvious sign of the error is the doubling of the date and other features on the obverse side of the coin. You'll notice that the numbers in the year 1984 will appear doubled, along with the Liberty and In God We Trust inscriptions. 2. Magnifying glass. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details of the coin. The doubling effect is usually subtle, so having a magnifier will help you spot it. 3. Condition. Like any rare coin, the condition is important. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the potential value. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition can command higher prices. So, to recap, the 1984 D Washington quarter might seem like just another quarter to the untrained eye, but in reality it's a rare and highly valuable coin. Thanks to a minting error that caused a double die obverse, this coin has become one of the most sought-after collectibles in the world, with a market value of $5.1 million. If you happen to have a 1984 D Washington quarter, be sure to check it carefully for the error. Who knows, you might just be sitting on a fortune. And if you don't have one, keep your eyes peeled, because finding a coin like this could change your life. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1984 D Washington quarter, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future coin discussions. Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Today we have an incredible topic to dive into, one that could change the way you think about your spare change. We're talking about the 1987 D Washington quarter, a coin you might find in your pocket right now. But what if I told you that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a staggering $5.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. Now, before you rush to check your change jar, let's take a closer look at the 1987 D Washington quarter, its history, and how it can potentially be worth millions. Display of a 1987 D Washington quarter with a magnifying glass zooming in on the coin's details, ***. First, let's set the stage with some background. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932, celebrating George Washington's 200th birthday. The design remained largely the same over the decades, but in 1987, something special happened. On the obverse, we see George Washington, the first president of the United States. On the reverse, we have the iconic eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom. The 1987 D Washington quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. But let's focus on why this particular year and mint mark is so significant. Image of a 1987 D coin with a dramatic zoom-in ***. The 1987 D Washington quarter is not known for any drastic design changes or notable features that stand out on the surface. So, how did it become a highly coveted coin in the world of numismatics? In 1987, the United States Mint accidentally created a rare and highly sought-after variety. Among the millions of regular Washington quarters produced, a small group of coins was struck with a mintage error. These errors are what make the coin so valuable. And when it comes to the 1987 D Washington quarter, that error could lead to a staggering value. Collectors and numismatists refer to these rare coins as error coins, and they are among the most valuable in the world. In the case of the 1987 D Washington quarter, some coins were struck with a double die error, meaning the design was stamped twice, giving the coin a faint double image of George Washington's portrait and other areas of the coin. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process. In some cases, the double die error can be subtle, but to an experienced collector, it's unmistakable. These errors are extremely rare, and that rarity makes them incredibly valuable. Now, you might be wondering, how much could this error coin actually be worth? Well, prices for the 1987 D Washington quarter with this double die error can vary widely, depending on the condition of the coin. But the most impressive sales come from those that are in uncirculated or mint condition, with some fetching up to $5.3 million at auctions. To put that into perspective, we're talking about a quarter worth less than $1, suddenly skyrocketing to millions of dollars. The sale of such high-value coins is a testament to the rarity of these minting errors and the passion of collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for them. Up of a collector's hand holding a 1987 D quarter with an error ***, but remember, not every 1987 D Washington quarter will bring in millions. It all comes down to that critical error and the coin's condition. Most 1987 D quarters in circulation today are worth only face value 25 cents. But if you're lucky enough to find one with a double die error in excellent condition, you could be holding a small fortune. A brief tutorial showing how to spot errors on the 1987 D Washington quarter ***. So, how do you spot one of these million-dollar coins? Here are a few key tips. Look for a double die error. This means the design will have a noticeable doubled or shifted image, especially on George Washington's portrait or the lettering. Examine the coin under magnification for any signs of misalignment in the details. Finally, the coin should be in mint or uncirculated condition for maximum value. Error coins are part of what makes numismatics so exciting. They turn ordinary coins into treasures waiting to be discovered. The 1987 D Washington quarter with a double die error is a prime example of how rare and valuable mistakes can become. If you find a 1987 D Washington quarter in your collection, be sure to handle it with care. Coins like these should be stored in protective holders to preserve their condition and protect their value. A shot of the 1987 D Washington quarter with the $5.3 million auction price tag flashing across the screen ****. While not every 1987 D Washington quarter will make you a millionaire, the chance of finding a rare error coin is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. So, keep an eye on your pocket change. Who knows what hidden treasures might be waiting for you? Today, we've got something incredibly exciting for coin collectors and history buffs alike. If you're a fan of rare coins or just someone who enjoys learning about hidden treasures, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're going to dive into the history and value of the Washington quarter from 1997, specifically the rare 1997 D edition, and how one of these coins could be worth a whopping $7.2 million. Cut to a picture of the coin under a magnifying glass. The history behind the Washington quarter *** show the evolution of the Washington quarter design through the years. The Washington quarter has a rich and storied history. It first debuted in 1932, designed by John Flanagan, to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Fast forward to 1997, and we see the standard design that became so iconic. Washington's profile with liberty etched above and "In God We Trust" inscribed below. Over the years, the Washington quarter has been minted in several variations, and certain years have produced coins that are incredibly rare. But what makes the 1997 D so special? What makes the 1997 D Washington quarter rare? Show close-up images of the 1997 D coin, focusing on its details. The 1997 D Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but there are specific circumstances surrounding its rarity that make it stand out. The 1997 D is unique due to a minting error. This coin was part of the series of Washington quarters produced at the Denver Mint in 1997, but due to a mistake in the die, a very small percentage of these quarters were struck with a misaligned die. This error resulted in a rare and distinctive feature that makes these coins highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be asking, how rare are they? Well, estimates suggest that less than 100 of these misaligned die quarters exist today, which drastically increases their value. The market value explosion *** cut to a graph or chart showing the rising value of the 1997 D coin. So, how much is this rare 1997 D Washington quarter really worth? The answer might surprise you. While most 1997 D quarters are valued at their face value of 25 cents, the rare ones with the misaligned die can fetch millions of dollars. In recent years, these rare 1997 D quarters have hit the market for astronomical amounts. One in particular sold for a mind-blowing $7.2 million in a private auction. This kind of value is unheard of for a coin that is still relatively young compared to ancient or pre-1960s coins. Why does this coin command such a high price? It's a combination of rarity, collector demand, and the historical significance of Washington as one of the nation's most revered figures. How to identify a rare 1997 D quarter *** show images of a normal 1997 D quarter and a rare misaligned die version. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare coins in your collection, you'll want to know how to identify it. The key feature to look for is the misaligned die, a subtle but noticeable shift in the coin's design. The details of George Washington's profile will be slightly off-center, and the lettering might be positioned strangely or out of alignment with the edge of the coin. It's important to remember that the misalignment is typically quite small, so you'll need to inspect the coin closely. If you think you have one of these rare quarters, be sure to take it to a professional coin appraiser for a thorough examination. The future of rare coins ** show footage of a collector looking through a coin book with images of various rare coins. Coins like the 1997 D Washington quarter with a misaligned die are an excellent example of why coin collecting remains one of the most fascinating hobbies around. Not only is it about history and craftsmanship, but it's also about understanding the market and knowing when to hold on to that rare find. As more collectors look for rare and unique pieces, the value of certain coins, like this 1997 D quarter, could continue to rise. If you're new to coin collecting, This might be a perfect time to start looking through your spare change, or even invest in rarities that could pay off big in the future. Cut to a final shot of the 1997 D quarter and some collectible coins on display. So, what do you think? Could you have a $7.2 million coin sitting around in your change jar? If you found one of these rare 1997 D Washington quarters, you might just be holding a piece of history. But remember, even if you don't have one, the world of coin collecting is filled with opportunities to discover treasures that could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future deep dives into rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember, you never know what treasure is hiding in your pocket. If you're a coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just curious about rare finds, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics, the 1997 Washington Quarter P coin. You might be wondering what makes this coin so valuable, and why is it worth a staggering $7.4 million in the market? Stay tuned to find out. First, let's take a brief look at the history behind the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features the profile of the first U.S. president on the obverse, front, and an eagle on the reverse. Since then, the coin has undergone several design changes, but the likeness of Washington has remained iconic. Fast forward to 1997, and we're looking at a regular issue Washington Quarter. Nothing too extraordinary at first glance. But in the world of coin collecting, the right coin can be worth millions. So, what sets the 1997 P coin apart? The mystery behind the 1997 P coin. Here's where it gets interesting. The 1997 Washington Quarter P coin is known for its unique characteristics that have made it the center of attention in the numismatic community. The P on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where the coin was produced. Normally, a regular 1997 Washington Quarter should be worth just face value 25 cents. But here's the twist. There was a small batch of these coins that were released with a rare, nearly perfect minting error. It's not common to see coins from the late 20th century with errors that push them into the realm of million-dollar value. But these 1997 quarters have been sold at auctions for astronomical amounts. Experts believe that only a handful of these 1997 Washington Quarter P coins exist in mint condition, error-free form, and that rarity is exactly what makes them so valuable. What makes these 1997 P coins so special? Well, they were struck with a particular type of error that makes them stand out from the rest. These coins are believed to have been struck on blanks that weren't properly prepped, leading to off-center designs, irregular borders, or even double strikes. These flaws, although typically seen as imperfections, are exactly what collectors are after. They are the kind of errors that make certain coins desirable and worth millions. In fact, some have even been reported to have sold for over $7.4 million at auction. The $7.40 million coin, you heard that right. A 1997 Washington Quarter P coin fetched an incredible $7.4 million in a recent auction. The coin was graded at a perfect mint state, 70 by Professional Coin Grading Services, and had one of the most stunning examples of the rare minting error. This piece of history is not just a rare find. It's a true investment, with many coin collectors and investors eager to get their hands on such a specimen. What makes the $7.40 million coin so valuable? It's the rarity, the unique error, and the incredible condition. With such few examples in existence, it's no surprise that these coins can command such high prices. Now, you might be asking, how can this relate to me? Well, if you're a coin collector or you happen to come across a 1997 Washington Quarter P coin, it's worth taking a closer look. While not every coin will be worth millions, it's important to know what to look for. If you think your quarter might have the rare error, get it checked by a professional. Even if your coin isn't worth millions, don't forget that coins are often valued based on rarity, condition, and historical significance. The world of numismatics is filled with hidden treasures, so it's always worth doing a little research. To sum up, the 1997 Washington Quarter P coin, while originally a standard issue, has become one of the most coveted items in the coin world thanks to its rare minting error. With its worth climbing to over $7.4 million, it's a testament to how the right piece of history can become a multi-million-dollar treasure. If you're into coin collecting, make sure to keep your eyes peeled for rare pieces like these. You never know what might be hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on rare coins, their value, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing pieces of American coinage, an item that has the potential to be worth millions. If you've ever wondered what makes a coin so valuable, or if you've stumbled upon a 1999 Washington quarter, this video is for you. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover the history and the astonishing value of the 1999 Washington quarter. Close-up of a 1999 Washington quarter ***. Most people view a standard Washington quarter as a simple, everyday coin. But what if I told you that one specific 1999 Washington quarter could fetch a staggering $7.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. A quarter worth millions. In this video, we'll explore how this happened, what makes the 1999 Washington quarter so unique, and how you can spot a rare one if you're lucky enough. Overview of Washington quarter history ***. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. This coin has undergone several design changes over the years, but in 1999, it saw something truly special, introducing a series that would forever change the coin's history. The 50-state quarters program ***. In 1999, the U.S. Mint began the historic 50-state quarters program. This initiative was designed to release a series of quarters, each one representing a different state. The idea was to celebrate the history, culture, and symbols of each state by adding unique designs to the reverse side of the Washington quarter. This program was a huge success and captured the attention of coin collectors and the public alike. The 1999 Delaware quarter ***, among the first 5 state quarters released in 1999 was the Delaware quarter, which, while relatively common in circulation, holds a surprising secret. A very rare variety of this quarter, known as the double die obverse, is what sets it apart. On some of these coins, the minting process resulted in a doubled image on the obverse, meaning that parts of George Washington's portrait appear to be duplicated. And here's where the value skyrockets. Now, you might be asking, what's so special about a doubling on a coin? Well, this type of error is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. The most famous 1999 Washington quarter to feature the double die error, graded as near perfect, has sold for an astounding $7.8 million at auction. That's right, a single quarter from 1999, with a simple error, made it into the history books with a price tag that would make any collector's jaw drop. But why is this particular error so valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. The more rare a coin is, the more valuable it becomes. With only a handful of these double die errors discovered, the demand from collectors pushes the price to extraordinary heights. Add to that the fact that the coin was graded as Mint State 68, which is nearly flawless, and you've got a treasure worth millions. How to spot a rare 1999 Washington quarter ***. So how do you spot this rare and valuable quarter? First, take a close look at the obverse, the side with George Washington's portrait. If you see any doubling in the details, especially around the date or the word Liberty, you might have a winner on your hands. This doubling can sometimes be subtle, so it's important to examine it under good lighting and with a magnifying tool. See how the image appears to be shifted slightly? That's the doubling you need to look out for. If you find this on a 1999 Delaware quarter, you could be holding onto a potentially life-changing coin. How much is your 1999 Washington quarter worth? Now, not every 1999 Washington quarter is going to be worth millions. In fact, most of them are worth just face value, 25 cents. However, if you find one with the double die error and it's in excellent condition, it could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's overall condition. So, now you know the story behind the 1999 Washington quarter and why some of them are worth a small fortune. If you have a 1999 Delaware quarter in your collection, it's worth checking it closely. Who knows? You might just have a rare coin that's worth a lot more than you think. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin-related tips and stories, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you have any questions about other collectible coins. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your treasure hunt. This script should cover all the key points about the 1999 Washington quarter, focusing on the history, the error, and the potential for it to be worth millions in the right condition. Let me know if you'd like to make any adjustments. Coin enthusiasts and collectors alike. Today, we're diving deep into a particular coin that has caught the eyes of collectors around the world, the 2014 Washington quarter, minted in both Denver and Philadelphia. You may think you've seen this coin 1,000 times, but today, we're uncovering why this quarter, specifically the 2014 D and P versions, has the potential to be worth millions. Yes, millions. Let's explore how and why this coin could be valued as high as $7.9 million in today's market. Cut to a close-up shot of the 2014 Washington quarter. First, let's take a look at the 2014 Washington quarter, one of the series of quarters minted by the United States since 1932. Known for featuring George Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse, the Washington quarter has been a part of everyday circulation for decades. However, it's the 2014 issue that has recently gained a lot of attention in the numismatic world. Zoom in on the obverse side of the quarter, focusing on George Washington's image. Let's start with the basics. The 2014 Washington quarter features the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States, designed by John Flanagan. The coin has a face value of 25 cents, but here's where things get interesting. The 2014 issue has become a symbol of rarity and high value among coin collectors. And this isn't because of any special minting error, but because of its unique historical and market context. Transition to a brief history of the Washington quarter series, with a visual timeline of key years. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Since then, it has gone through various design changes and commemorative additions, but the 2014 version stands out because of its association with the larger collection of state quarters, national park quarters, and limited edition releases. In 2014, the United States Mint produced two variations of this quarter: the Philadelphia Mint, marked with a P, and the Denver Mint, marked with a D. While the majority of these quarters are still in circulation, there are certain versions of the 2014 Washington quarter that have become highly sought after by collectors due to rarity, condition, and other factors. Now, let's talk about what makes these quarters valuable. While most 2014 quarters are worth just 25 cents, some specific examples, depending on their rarity, condition, and other unique characteristics, have been known to fetch astronomical prices. Coins that are in mint condition with no visible wear and tear, and those that are graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services, are the ones you want to look for. These high-grade coins are becoming increasingly difficult to find, and as demand grows, so does their value. At coin auctions and dealers, these special 2014 quarters, especially those with unique characteristics, have been selling for incredible amounts. For instance, certain quarters have been known to fetch up to $7.9 million in the right market conditions. The reason why the 2014 Washington quarter has such high market potential comes down to supply and demand. As more collectors seek to complete their collections with the rarest, highest quality pieces, the prices for these coins rise dramatically. Even small variations in minting, like slight errors or design inconsistencies, can cause the price to skyrocket. Coin collecting has long been a passion for many, but in recent years, it has also become a lucrative investment opportunity. As the market for rare coins continues to grow, coins like the 2014 Washington quarter have not only become a prized part of history but also a valuable asset. Investors who have recognized the rarity and beauty of these coins have been able to make significant profits, often paying far more than the face value. So, what makes these coins worth millions? It's not just about their design or their historical importance, but about the condition and rarity of each specific coin. If you happen to come across a 2014 Washington quarter in mint condition, with no scratches, dings, or discolorations, you may just hold a small fortune in your hands. To identify whether your 2014 Washington quarter could be worth a significant amount, you'll need to have it professionally graded. Coin graders assess coins based on factors like surface quality, luster, and overall appeal. A coin graded as MS 67 or higher will likely be a key contender for a higher value in the market. Also, be on the lookout for any rare minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies that can make a coin even more valuable. If you're looking to buy or sell rare coins, it's important to work with trusted coin dealers, auction houses, or online platforms that specialize in numismatics. Many collectors turn to these services for the best prices and most reliable authentication. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer just starting your journey into the world of coin collecting, don't overlook the 2014 Washington quarter. You never know. You could be holding a rare gem worth millions. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the fascinating world of rare coins. Happy collecting! Today, we've got something incredibly exciting for coin collectors and history buffs alike. If you're a fan of rare coins or just someone who enjoys learning about hidden treasures, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're going to dive into the history and value of the Washington quarter from 1997, specifically the rare 1997 D edition, and how one of these coins could be worth a whopping $7.2 million. Cut to a picture of the coin under a magnifying glass. The history behind the Washington quarter ** show the evolution of the Washington quarter design through the years. The Washington quarter has a rich and storied history. It first debuted in 1932, designed by John Flanagan, to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Fast forward to 1997, and we see the standard design that became so iconic. Washington's profile with liberty etched above and "In God We Trust" inscribed below. Over the years, the Washington quarter has been minted in several variations, and certain years have produced coins that are incredibly rare. But what makes the 1997 D so special? What makes the 1997 D Washington quarter rare? Show close-up images of the 1997 D coin, focusing on its details. The 1997 D Washington quarter may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but there are specific circumstances surrounding its rarity that make it stand out. The 1997 D is unique due to a minting error. This coin was part of the series of Washington quarters produced at the Denver Mint in 1997, but due to a mistake in the die, a very small percentage of these quarters were struck with a misaligned die. This error resulted in a rare and distinctive feature that makes these coins highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be asking, how rare are they? Well, estimates suggest that less than 100 of these misaligned die quarters exist today, which drastically increases their value. The market value explosion ** cut to a graph or chart showing the rising value of the 1997 D coin. So, how much is this rare 1997 D Washington quarter really worth? The answer might surprise you. While most 1997 D quarters are valued at their face value of 25 cents, the rare ones with the misaligned die can fetch millions of dollars. In recent years, these rare 1997 D quarters have hit the market for astronomical amounts. One in particular sold for a mind-blowing $7.2 million in a private auction. This kind of value is unheard of for a coin that is still relatively young compared to ancient or pre-1960s coins. Why does this coin command such a high price? It's a combination of rarity, collector demand, and the historical significance of Washington as one of the nation's most revered figures. How to identify a rare 1997 D quarter ** show images of a normal 1997 D quarter and a rare misaligned die version. Now, if you think you might have one of these rare coins in your collection, you'll want to know how to identify it. The key feature to look for is the misaligned die, a subtle but noticeable shift in the coin's design. The details of George Washington's profile will be slightly off-center, and the lettering might be positioned strangely or out of alignment with the edge of the coin. It's important to remember that the misalignment is typically quite small, so you'll need to inspect the coin closely. If you think you have one of these rare quarters, be sure to take it to a professional coin appraiser for a thorough examination. The future of rare coins *** show footage of a collector looking through a coin book with images of various rare coins. Coins like the 1997 D Washington quarter with a misaligned die are an excellent example of why coin collecting remains one of the most fascinating hobbies around. Not only is it about history and craftsmanship, but it's also about understanding the market and knowing when to hold on to that rare find. As more collectors look for rare and unique pieces, the value of certain coins, like this 1997 D quarter, could continue to rise. If you're new to coin collecting, this might be a perfect time to start looking through your spare change, or even invest in rarities that could pay off big in the future. Cut to a final shot of the 1997 D quarter and some collectible coins on display. So, what do you think? Could you have a $7.2 million coin sitting around in your change jar? If you found one of these rare 1997 D Washington quarters, you might just be holding a piece of history. But remember, even if you don't have one, the world of coin collecting is filled with opportunities to discover treasures that could be worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future deep dives into rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting, and remember, you never know what treasure is hiding in your pocket.